So probably my skin is starting to look better, right? Well, that rash is here to stay because that's what happens when you have kidney failure, or hepatitis C, you get a rash. Okay, so anyways, I know if okay, so like if I'm this heavy drug user like they say, wouldn't my eyes have jaundice in it? Like look, there's no jaundice in my eyes. Like come on. Where's the jaundice at? I mean, maybe a little bit in that one. But I can't even remember my eyes like it. But if it's like me, the one that gave this to myself, wouldn't I have other symptoms? Like, wouldn't it show up more in my blood work? You would think. I mean, my blood levels are, I don't know. But here, I'm gonna show y'all what I've been using for my face. Because I know it looks like, oh, like I'm fine, but I'm not. I'm getting sicker and sicker each day. So the girl that bit me, I seen that she likes to use this. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go buy this shit. Because if she uses it, so there's a reason she uses this. But it's this right here, this mask. And I put it on. And this doesn't go away. I have a special soap. My son is always crying for acne that I use every day, right there. Still, my face. So it's like this rash is not gonna go away. It's here to stay. And like I said, that is a sign of kidney failure. But I'm gonna show you guys why I know it's kidney failure because everybody's like, oh, how do you even know? It's not that. It could be something else. It could be this. It could be that. Okay, so if it's not that, hold on, let me see if it was something. Okay, there we go. You see that, right? Where it says EGFRAA, it's 171. And then it has an I1 next to it. I1 means these results right here is what it's talking about. EGFR non AA 141. I1 means the results are right here. Okay, so if it was like, that that measurement 171 and 141, like I said in the first video or the other video, that's not possible. The highest that you can go for this test is one. I looked into it because I'm always doing my research, and I looked into it, and for that it's the highest you can go for the EGFR is 140. There's no 141 and there's no 171. That's not possible. So what they meant to put, which they didn't on purpose, was 14.1 because 1.41 would not be like that would not be realistic either because I would be at stage 5 CKD. I mean, even with the 14.1, I'm still at stage 5, which obviously means that I'm not non-African American. And for my African American results, it's 171, which at least gets me up there to stage 4 CKD, which is, good enough to be like, at least I'm not at the very end. At least I caught this before I died, because I'm right there on the borderline of being at stage 5, which means I'm going to need dialysis and a kidney, a kidney soon. That's just crazy. Like, how does that happen in just 1 year? So I started to look into it more, like about hepatitis C, because I don't know a lot about it. And I know you guys, like, you don't know me, but I have a brother and his name is Brian. And my brother Brian has been skinny since we were kids. So skinny, so skinny. I thought maybe, like he's stressed, like they say, or he's depressed. Because that's what he tells me, that he's depressed. And then I started looking into it, and hepatitis C is passed from the mother to the baby at birth. I'm not gonna lie and sit here like my mom has been in my life because she never has. She is a drug addict. She probably ejects many illegal drugs. She has rashes like this on her face also, and she loses hair right here just like I do. I've noticed that, but my hair is not that bad right there. But hers, she has a bald spot right there, and that's signs of hepatitis C. So she probably had that when she gave birth to me and my brother, and we did have it. We came out with hepatitis C. But for me, I think I cure myself naturally because as a baby or as a kid, you can get rid of it. You have a higher chance. My brother, unfortunately, it looks like he didn't because he is still so skinny. But if the people that we live with love my brother so much, or they really wanted to be his parent, why haven't they taken him to a hospital to see what's wrong with him? These people are not good people. He has been so skinny and they don't even see what's wrong with him, for a reason. They have to know what we had, that we had hepatitis C as babies. They had to know this. I mean, they closed our adoption and they locked me up in mental facilities, had me on so many drugs, Risperdal, melatonin, Seroquel, Concerta, I mean, I was taking like 5 to 6 pills at a young age, and like they were not doing nothing but making me like messed up in the head. They were not helping me. They were making me like I was like dead inside, you know? Like I wasn't even there. I felt like I was in another world, you know? Like I couldn't even talk sometimes. Like I was kind of like mentally retarded, not even trying to be funny or make fun of people like that because I have respect people that way. You know, they didn't ask to come out that way. And there's nothing wrong with somebody being like that. I don't need to call them mentally retarded. I need to find a better word, you know? But like, you know, but that's how I felt on these drugs. And I feel like these drugs that these hospitals give or these mental hospitals give are not helping anyone. They're killing us. Like they're killing these kids. And it's sad. It's really sad. And these people that put the kids in the foster care or in the placements, you know, they're letting them die given these drugs that mess up your body. When I tell you I took Risperdal and I was so fat, that's probably why you couldn't even tell I had hepatitis because I was on Risperdal. And I got like this, it messed up my body. Even like I know this is a lot of information, but it messed up my boobs. They grew differently after it. So like, and this lady that I lived with had me on birth control at the age of 12, and I promise you, I was not even sexually active. So why did she need to have me on birth control? You know, to gain more weight, probably, right? So the hepatitis C would not show up. But in my brother, it was showing up because he wasn't on all these medications. He was so skinny all his life. Even now, he started smoking weed and started drinking, and now my brother is so skinny. If these people really care about him, like they say, why haven't they taken him to go get checked? You know, to save him because he can kill himself. This is something that can kill you more quicker than you not having it. And these people used to fight me on purpose. What? So I could bleed and pass it to them? And then they can get more money? Like, you don't understand. They used me and my brother for a check all our lives. They were making $500 a month off of me and $500 a month off of him for being mentally disabled. I'm not mentally disabled. I am so smart. I am very intelligent. Even with this sickness, even this sick, I'm still intelligent. Even losing my memory, even not being able to say words right, you know, my brain is still functioning. So I'm not this person that they're trying to make me look like, you know? And so, yeah, I'm at stage 4 kidney failure because I'm sure I'm African American and I'm sure the man that okay, so the whole reason that they adopted me is because the man's brother was accused of molesting me when I was 3 years old. So, you know, I've been a hidden secret all my life. And, you know, I've been the one locked up in facilities, put on medication, drugged up, while this man gets to live free in the world like he didn't do anything to me, you know? And it's just crazy because these people have sat here and watched me have hepatitis for this long, probably not even. I believe that I got rid of it. I don't know for sure, but I believe that because, I mean, I had 2 babies and it never came up. I never heard anything about having hepatitis C, you know? And my body was getting bigger and healthier. And then this girl comes and she bites me. And she has bags under her eyes just like I do now, but hers are like blue, you know? So I always thought something wrong about her, but, you know, I didn't think enough to go to the hospital and get myself checked because it was just a bite. Like, that's what I thought, like I tell y'all. But I'm like almost like 100% positive that girl had hepatitis C. And she passed it to me. And when you get reinfected with it, then it becomes chronic. Like you have it one time and it clears from the blood, then you're fine. But you get it again, and that's when it becomes a chronic hepatitis C. And for me right now, this is chronic because, like I said, I weigh 65 pounds. I mean, I've been making soups, I've been taking vitamins, and I probably got a little bit more weight on me, but this girl bit me right here to this knuckle. And this knuckle can go all the way to your wrist, all the way to your organs. It can break loose and it can go everywhere. So you don't even know what part of my body she infected with this virus, you know, because it could be going crazy in my body right now. So she knew what she was doing. And it's so crazy because her and the lady I used to live with talk about me. Why? Why? You know? This is crazy. Are these people gonna like make it like I'm the one who gave them hepatitis C? Like I said, because this lady has fought with me many times and her husband. They used to just start fights with me for no reason. And I'm sure probably most times I would bleed. They punched me in the face. I mean, I'm sure I would bleed, you know? And what? So they can say I pass this around to them and get more checks and use me for more money like they've been doing all their life? No. No.